Firstly, let me say happy birthday to Sammy Ferris, our birthday boy and media guy that's been on tour with us the whole time on the Ashes. Secondly, thanks to everyone that's sending their tweets to CA to ask Boof the question. I've got some beauties this week for you. First one from Trent Turner. How long before James Fortner gets a crack in the test side? Well, let me tell you this. He's been fantastic behind the scenes, doing all the work he possibly can to get a chance at selection. He was very close to one of the test matches so far and maybe a chance in the next one at the Oval. His big thing is to improve his batting, to bat in the top six, and his bowling's improving all the time. He's a very good all-round performer. He's been great around the guys. I've really enjoyed looking after him, and he'll get his chance definitely in the one days, but hopefully maybe in the last test match. Again, great question, Trent. Andy Collett. This is a good one. Is it harder coaching or batting when you're watching things happen when the batters aren't performing the way you want them to? It's probably easier batting, to be perfectly honest, although I'm 42, so I can't do that, Andy, anymore. Too old, too slow, and can't see him. But as a coach, you do get frustrated at times, but I just want them to do really well. And I think we showed that at Old Trafford, and now our chance is to back that up again here at Durham and make 500 plus. If we do that, we give our bowlers enough time to bowl England out, and that's what we need to do. But great question, Andy. Sam Watson, a funny one, this one. He was bowled at 21. Well, and he asked me when did I lose my locks or when did I shave them off. Well, got to just after the 99 World Cup, and I was receding quite quickly. Having played with the likes of Shane Warne, you can understand why, and Ricky Ponting and Adam Gilchrist and Matthew Hayden. Why wouldn't you go bald? So I decided to shave it off, and I just like the look, and you can't grow hair on a busy street, as I say. But yeah, hopefully yours is looking a bit better than mine. Good question though, Sam. RP, what do you think of the DRS? This is an interesting one. It's a topical one. Is there anything we should change, and how is it applied? Not after so much controversy. Well, the interesting thing for me is, one, I don't think you can change it mid-series. That's the big one for us, and that's what's going to happen here in the next two test matches. Not going to change. Secondly, it's always on the improve, and that's important. We've got to make sure the technology's the best it can be, and we get the improvement in the DRS system. The players have to use it better, there's no doubt about that, and it helps the umpires out and get the decisions right, and that's what it's there for. So I'm all for DRS. It's just got to be 100% all the time if we can get that way. But great question. Pete, Rick Hall Moyes, you're in teams that went through some patches and saw things improve. Do you think the current squad can learn and improve? We're all about learning. That's the big thing for us, Rick. And from my point of view, they're doing that. We've seen improvements over the 3 test matches. Obviously, we didn't play well at Lords. We understand that as a team, and we need to learn about that. What we did do is learn and play really well at Old Trafford. So now the challenge is to keep riding up and keep improving each and every time we bat, bowl and field, and what we do off the field as well. So that's a great question, but we're on the improve, and this squad can get us to where we want to get to. Performance is going to count, as we've always said, so we'll review that at the end of the series. Great question. Colin Porter, will Shaun Marsh come in contention for the home series after his century for Aussie A? Well, Shaun's a class player. I've had him obviously in the IPL when I coached him there, and I really enjoyed his company and the way he played the game of cricket. He's just come back from an injury, and now he's getting some form. So, like all players that either represent Australia or Australia A or their states, they've got to make runs or take wickets. So he's gone a good way to be a chance to play in that series. End of the day, he's got to consistently back that up with 100 after 100, as what we're about, and put pressure on the selectors to pick him. But great question. And last one, Mal Washington. Well, this is a beauty. What was your favourite kind of lollie? He's a bit partial to the old spearmint leaf. I remember those. But for me, it was probably the raspberries, Allen's raspberries, and the Redskins. I loved them as a kid. They were the 2 favourite for me. But great questions again this week, guys. Please send them in again, and I'll get to as many as I possibly can. Bye for now.